everybody, it is Margaret and welcome to my channel Homeschool Honey. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you a craft that we did for It's Fall Y'all collab over on Day to Day Joys. So make sure you check out the other awesome videos down in the playlist so you can see what everybody else is doing or decorating or crafting or cooking for fall. So what we are doing is we made a fun pom-pom rug. Originally we were just going to make a pumpkin, but we decided to go all out and make it a jack-o'-lantern. So let me show you how we made our pom-pom fall rug. So I picked up this Artiste Graph rug canvas at Hobby Lobby for $12.99, and I also got my yarn at Hobby Lobby. They had yarn on 30% off, so that was really nice. And I got the brand called Love This Yarn. I got orange, green, and black. They had a few different shades of orange, so I chose the darker orange, but you could choose really any color orange that you wanted. And also with this graph rug canvas, you can make other cool fall shapes. You can make pumpkins, you can make ghosts, you can make fall leaves. We're actually going to make a bee one for my sister. Shh, don't tell. But we're going to make her a bee pom-pom rug. Won't that be fun? So take a look at how we did it. I chose I Love This Yarn from Hobby Lobby. And fun tip, make sure that you pull the thread or the string from inside the yarn. It'll keep it from knotting up. If you choose the one that wraps around the outside, it tends to get knotted up a lot. So I'm using a quick method to make a bunch of pom-poms at once. This is a little table that we've got. You could use a chair, a table, and you tie on one end, and then you take your yarn and just wrap it around. It doesn't have to go on exactly perfectly straight, and when it gets really tight and it's hard to pull, what I do is just kind of weave the end in and start over again, pull out some new. And because once you start tying it off, it won't really matter that it's not all one continuous piece of thread, or yarn rather. So here I go, super fast. Let's get these pom-poms made. Once the yarn is all wrapped around to the right thickness, you can make them as thick or as thin as you like. The more yarn you use, the poofier it is. Take a length of yarn pretty long, and you're going to double it over and make a little loop. Come up from behind it, and you will poke the two ends through the loop to make a kind of really tight fit. You're going to pull that really tight and then tie 2 knots. Sometimes I had to tie 3. Yeah, push it up there, because each one of those is going to go between a pom-pom. Once you tie off your first one, you're going to decide how big you want your pom-poms to be. I did about 2 inches or so between each tie-off, because the cut in between is going to divide each pom-pom up. So here I'm putting out all of these, tying them super fast. Next, you want to cut in between each of the strands. Make sure you don't cut those long strands off, because those are going to be used to tie the pom-poms onto the back of the rug. So there's our first one, and I'll show you in just a second how to puff them up and to make them look a little more pom-pommy. And then finally, the bits that are on the end of the table, just clip those off. When you're ready to make them pom-pommy, kind of poof them out a bit, push them forward. And then you can kind of see areas where they're kind of poking out, and you can trim them off. The closer in you trim, the smaller and like poofier the pom-pom will be. If you leave them a little longer, then they are, you know, a little more strand-like. I like them either way, so that one worked for me. The next thing you'll want to do is to get your grid and lay it out. I drew the shape of the pumpkin onto the grid paper. I could have also drawn the face on there as well, so I would know where to place the black pom-poms, but I wanted to play around with different faces to figure out what it was going to look like and how I wanted it. But this is what I started with. And then I cut out the shape, and we started making our pumpkin. much for coming to check us out, guys. If you are interested, go down there and hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you're notified when I put out new videos or go live. And let me know what you would make a pom-pom rug of, because I'm looking for more ideas. Have a great fall, y'all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.